Welcome to our channel. Today, we delve into the captivating and bittersweet story of Daisy and Violet Hilton, conjoined twins whose extraordinary lives were marked by both fame and tragedy. Born in Brighton, England, in 1908, the Hilton sisters became international sensations as vaudeville performers, but also faced immense personal and professional challenges. How did they navigate the complexities of being conjoined twins in the public eye? Join us as we explore the remarkable journey of Daisy and Violet Hilton, whose story is one of resilience, talent, and the search for independence. Daisy and Violet Hilton entered the world on February 5, 1908, in Brighton, England, born to an unwed barmaid named Kate Skinner. Conjoined at the hips and buttocks, the twins shared no major organs, but were physically bound together. Their mother, racked with guilt and shame, believed their birth to be God's punishment for her indiscretions. In a heart-wrenching decision, she sold her newborn daughters to her boss, Mary Hilton, who saw not two innocent children, but a goldmine. Almost immediately, Mary Hilton put the twins on display, charging spectators 2 pennies to gawk at their joined bodies, and even more to touch the point where they were connected. From infancy, Daisy and Violet were paraded in sideshows and fairs, treated as mere commodities rather than human beings. Under Hilton's harsh control, their lives were anything but normal. They were denied the simple joys of childhood and instead forced into a world of strict regimens and grueling schedules. Hilton made sure they were taught to sing, dance, and play musical instruments, turning them into a popular attraction. Yet behind the scenes, their existence was a nightmare. They endured physical abuse, with Hilton literally whipping them with a belt when they disobeyed. Every aspect of their lives was controlled, their talents exploited for the financial gain of their guardians who pocketed every penny. Daisy and Violet's early years were marked by unimaginable exploitation and control. Their story is one of a tragic loss of innocence, setting the stage for their lifelong struggle for autonomy and respect. In the 1920s, the vaudeville scene in the United States was at its peak, and Daisy and Violet quickly became the stars of the show. Their performances were mesmerizing, a perfect blend of talent and novelty. They could bring an audience to its feet with a soulful violin duet or a lively tap dance routine, their harmonious voices blending perfectly in song. When Mary Hilton died, the twins were bequeathed to her daughter Edith and son-in-law Meyer Myers. The Hilton sisters were not just performers, they were a phenomenon. People flocked to see the Siamese twins who could do it all. Headlines screamed their names, and soon they were headlining major vaudeville venues across the country, drawing crowds that packed theaters to the brim. Their act was a spectacle, but it was also a testament to their resilience and determination to rise above their circumstances. Yet behind the curtain, a much darker story unfolded. Despite their growing fame and the substantial sums of money they earned, Daisy and Violet saw little of it. Their financial success was tightly controlled by their guardians, Edith Hilton and her partner Meyer Myers, who exploited the twins' talents for their own gain. The Hiltons were kept on an incredibly tight leash, with every aspect of their lives meticulously controlled. Contracts were signed without their consent, performances booked without their input, and their hard-earned money disappeared into the pockets of those who claimed to have their best interests at heart. The twins lived under constant scrutiny, denied the basic freedoms that most people take for granted. They had no say in their own careers, their personal lives, or their finances. Even as they dazzled audiences on stage, offstage, they were prisoners of their own success. The glittering lights of the theater masked the reality of exploitation and control. Despite their popularity, Daisy and Violet were often isolated, unable to form lasting relationships or pursue personal dreams. Their story, while one of incredible talent and public adoration, was also one of profound personal struggle. Yet, in the face of such adversity, Daisy and Violet never stopped performing. They poured their hearts into every song, every dance, every note played on their instruments. Their rise to fame was both a triumph and a tragedy, a complex tapestry of extraordinary talent overshadowed by the relentless pursuit of profit by those who controlled them. This phase of their lives set the stage for their ongoing fight for autonomy, a battle that would define their legacy. By 1931, Daisy and Violet Hilton had reached their breaking point. After years of relentless exploitation and abuse, they decided to take a bold stand against their manager and legal guardians, Meyer Myers and Edith Myers. The twins, who had been treated as little more than commodities, were determined to reclaim their lives and their futures. The lawsuit they filed against Myers and Myers was a sensational story that captivated the public and drew significant media attention. The courtroom became a stage of its own, highlighting the twins' courageous fight for personal and financial freedom. Reporters flocked to cover the case, and the public followed every twist and turn with bated breath. Daisy and Violet testified about the physical abuse, the financial exploitation, and the emotional manipulation they had endured. Their testimonies were heart-wrenching, painting a vivid picture of their struggles and their desperate need for autonomy. The courtroom drama culminated in a landmark victory for the Hilton sisters. The judge ruled in their favor, awarding them a substantial settlement of $100,000, a fortune at the time, and, more importantly, granting them their independence. This ruling was more than just a legal win. It was a powerful affirmation of their right to live their lives on their own terms. With newfound freedom, Daisy and Violet eagerly embraced their independence. For the first time, they had control over their finances, their careers, and their personal lives. They began managing their own performances, making decisions about where and when to work, and choosing the direction of their careers. This legal victory was a monumental step in their lives, symbolizing their relentless fight for dignity and self-determination. It was a triumph not just over their guardians, but over a society that had long viewed them as mere curiosities rather than individuals with rights and aspirations. With their past oppressors no longer dictating their every move, the Hilton sisters were free to chart their own course. They hoped to continue their careers, this time on their own terms, with the dignity and respect they had long been denied. This moment marked the beginning of a new chapter in their lives, filled with hope, ambition, and the promise of true independence. The Hilton sisters' personal lives were a turbulent sea of challenges and complex relationships. Violet Hilton, in search of love and companionship, became engaged to musician Morris Lambert. However, societal prejudices and legal barriers repeatedly thwarted their attempts to marry. Each denial of their marriage license application was a painful reminder of the discrimination they faced. Despite their deep affection for one another, the relentless obstacles eventually led to the end of their relationship. Violet's pursuit of love didn't stop there. She later married another performer, James Moore, in a highly publicized ceremony that charged 25 cents for admittance. To many, this wedding seemed more like a spectacle than a genuine union, a view that was reinforced when the marriage was eventually annulled. The public scrutiny and skepticism surrounding her relationships added layers of complexity to her already challenging life. Daisy Hilton also sought her own slice of happiness and companionship. She married actor Harold Estep, known in the entertainment world as Buddy Sawyer. Unfortunately, like Violet's marriages, Daisy's union was short-lived. The societal norms and legal constraints of their time, combined with the unique challenges posed by their conjoined condition, placed immense strain on their personal relationships. The twins' conjoined state meant that any relationship one sister pursued inevitably involved the other. This reality added a level of difficulty and discomfort that most people couldn't fathom. Society's inability to see past their physical connection to their individual desires and needs compounded their struggles, making their quest for personal happiness an uphill battle. Despite the hardships and disappointments that marked their personal lives, Daisy and Violet found solace in their unwavering bond as sisters. They were each other's confidants, supporters, and greatest sources of strength. Their shared experiences of joy and sorrow forged a deep and enduring connection that no external force could break. As the bright lights of show business faded, Daisy and Violet Hilton found themselves facing a harsh reality. The opportunities that had once propelled them to fame dwindled, leaving them in dire financial straits. The sisters, who had once graced the stages of vaudeville, now took on humble jobs to make ends meet. They worked at a grocery store, their remarkable talents and unique condition reduced to mere curiosities in the mundane grind of everyday life. Despite their efforts to lead a normal life, Daisy and Violet were often exploited and taken advantage of. Their conjoined condition, which had once been the source of their fame, now made them vulnerable to those who saw them as easy targets. The financial stability they had hoped for remained elusive, and they struggled to survive. In 1961, their lives took another devastating turn. Abandoned by their manager in Charlotte, North Carolina, the sisters found themselves with no resources and no support. It was a crushing blow, leaving them adrift in a world that had largely forgotten them. But amidst this despair, a glimmer of kindness emerged. A compassionate woman took them in, providing a roof over their heads and helping them find work. This act of generosity brought a measure of stability to their later years, but the shadow of hardship never fully lifted. The final chapter of their lives is one of tragic poignancy. In January 1969, Daisy fell ill with the Hong Kong flu. Her health rapidly deteriorated, and she succumbed to the illness. Violet, still physically connected to her twin, faced an unimaginable ordeal. Unable to seek help, she was forced to remain beside her deceased sister, sharing in Daisy's final moments even after death. For days, Violet endured this heartbreaking reality, alone and helpless, until she too succumbed to the flu. Their deaths were a stark and somber reflection of their lifelong bond and the unique challenges they faced as conjoined twins. The world that had once marveled at their talents and their connection now mourned their passing. The Hilton sisters were buried together, their graves marked by a simple plaque that belied the extraordinary lives they had lived. The Hilton story is a poignant reminder of the complexities of human experience, marked by both incredible talent and profound hardship. Despite the exploitation and challenges they faced, the Hilton sisters left an indelible mark on the entertainment world and in the hearts of those who followed their journey. From their early days of being exhibited as sideshow curiosities to their rise as vaudeville stars, Daisy and Violet's lives were a blend of triumph and tragedy. They captivated audiences with their talent, singing, dancing, and playing musical instruments, all while enduring the harsh realities of being conjoined twins in a world that often saw them as mere spectacles. Their legacy is one of resilience and strength. The legal battle they waged for their independence in 1931 was a monumental step, symbolizing their fight for dignity and self-determination. Winning the lawsuit against their exploitative guardians, they gained the freedom to manage their own lives and careers. This victory was not just a personal triumph, but a beacon of hope for others in similar circumstances. Despite the freedom they earned, Daisy and Violet continued to face societal prejudices and personal challenges. Their relationships were fraught with difficulties, yet they never ceased to seek companionship and love. The societal norms and legal constraints of their time placed immense pressure on their personal lives, but they remained undeterred in their quest for happiness and fulfillment. The Hilton sisters' story is also a testament to the enduring bond of family. Through every trial and tribulation, they remained inseparable, drawing strength and comfort from each other. Their unique connection was both their greatest challenge and their greatest source of resilience. In life and in death, their bond was unbreakable. Today, their legacy continues to inspire. Daisy and Violet Hilton's lives highlight the importance of resilience, the fight for independence, and the enduring bond of family. They overcame immense adversity, always staying true to their passion for performance and their unwavering support for one another. Their story is a testament to the strength of the human spirit and the power of perseverance. As we reflect on their lives, we are reminded of the remarkable journey they undertook and the indelible mark they left on the world. The Hilton sisters' legacy is a powerful narrative of survival, determination, and the unyielding bond of sisterhood. Their lives, filled with extraordinary highs and devastating lows, serve as a profound reminder of the complexities of the human experience and the enduring power of the human spirit. As we conclude our exploration of Daisy and Violet Hilton's remarkable and heartbreaking journey, we are reminded of their incredible resilience and the strength of their bond. Their story is a testament to the human spirit's ability to endure and overcome adversity. We hope this video has shed light on the extraordinary lives of the Hilton sisters and the broader issues of exploitation and resilience. If you found this story compelling, please consider subscribing to our channel, sharing this video, and engaging with your community. Your support helps us continue to bring you stories that matter. We'd also love to hear your thoughts. Leave a comment below and let us know what story you'd like us to cover next. Keep your eyes peeled for our next captivating tale. Thank you for watching, and let us continue to remember and honor the lives of Daisy and Violet Hilton. Their legacy of resilience, strength, and unwavering bond as sisters is one that will forever inspire and remind us of the power of the human spirit.